What's up, boys and girls? Is back. And today's video is going to be one which probably all of you are going to say, "Oh, he's doing it once again. Where have I been? Dun dun dun. I disappeared again without any explanation. Said I was going to be making videos again. I never did. I can't really tell you why. That's just like it's just I just had no motivation or anything. Um. The reason also I wanted to make this video is to make a couple announcements and also give it a bit more in depth to tell you another thing about why I disappeared. So as you know, last time I posted, which I have not looked in a very long time because I haven't been checking my channel at all, was actually, if I look, 1 month ago, where it was just weird. But before that, I didn't post for like 4 months. The reasoning for that was because admittedly I got sick of YouTube because admittedly, no offense, no one watches YouTube on my channel because I do this mainly as a joke. I'm not trying to do this to get big or anything. I just like doing it as a joke because I've got nothing else to do, so it's trying to like do like things to waste my time. And also, really, it's just like if I've got nothing to do to inspire me, then what's the point? It's like if my hair's going, why'd I try to fight it? I mean, I've still got my hair, but I probably won't soon because I'll probably shave it off eventually. But um, so that's just simple. I didn't have inspiration. I only do this just to make fun, and also like not really many games to play anymore. I mean, Gran Turismo's just gone nosedived. Aesthetic Courses nosedive for me. I don't play them anymore. All the game I've been playing is FIFA and Descenders because Descenders is probably my main game now because like top 100 in the world every week, every day, whenever. I'm good at it, I guess. However, so there's been another thing that I've been doing. If you don't know me, I do a lot of music. Well, I say a lot. I play one instrument. That instrument got me through 6 years of pain. 6 years of pain, you know. Thinking about it. I started when I was in year 4. I'm in year 10. I'm old. I played the instrument for a whole time. And the amount of people I've now met because of that, and the things I've done because of that, is just amazing. So, you know what? I'm going to kind of give you a timeline. So, I started playing my instrument back in year 4. Back then, I was a little boy. I was like to here right now. I was on my shoulders. Like, he was not cool. He was not cool, and no aura, no anything. He was like, I am a little kid, I play little biscuits and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that was me back when I was younger. I still do that, but not like that. In which that year I started learning the instrument I was playing, and I must say, you're like thinking, oh, it's good like a guitar or something. No, I picked a clarinet. A clarinet, a music instrument which is deemed very boring. Yeah, very boring. Like in this record, I even think it's boring. No offense, because like it's just like you just hit notes, and if you mess up, you mess up. At the end of the day, it's like a guitar, just a little bit more boring. Yeah, I just enjoyed it when I was young because it's like I was actually weirdly very good when I picked it up for the first time. Now, during this year, this is also a year that I got to really like show off some talent and everything. And this was the year I also got the most awards for music I've ever got. I got 3 awards that year. All of them were playing really good. I remember my first time I got the award, I got it from a group of musicians because they had a music day at our school and they had a whole like little jazz band came in and one of the members actually handed me over the award, which was amazing. I still remember then after that I got a play negative point because I was a little naughty boy and kept speaking in class. But that was all said and done. At the end of that year, I was still playing. I was practicing it every day. I loved it. It was like a dream come true to play. I was learning all notes every day. And then year 5 hit, and I was playing so well. My teacher said, "You're already ready for grade 1." We was about to do it. We were going to do it in March, but as you know, in year 5, I was in year 5 during lockdown 2020. The day before lockdown started was my exam, and my exam got cancelled, meaning that my whole grade one was gone. They refunded the money and everything back, but like I couldn't do the exam. I basically was told you can't do it because of COVID, and sorry, you have to try again later. So I kept practicing for the rest of that year while in lockdown. I was legit waking up doing schoolwork and practicing for like at least 30, 45 minutes because I have plenty of time. And eventually got to a point where in year six, I was saying, oh, I don't think I need to do grade one. I think I should just go to the next one. And they said, okay, we can try and get you prepped for grade two. So I worked hard all year. And it got to the end of year six. It's like, okay, we're ready. Yeah, go to year seven, which is a new school with a new teacher. He's like, yeah, you're not ready yet. You've got to keep pushing. So at year six, at the end of it, I somehow got Performing Arts Award at school from my whole school because I was the best at it in my year for Leavers Assembly, which is good, which is amazing in the day. And it was just really sad that I had to now leave my dreams of grade one and grade two behind and have to focus on a different idea, which was grade three. And for that first year, all we did was practice pieces. We practiced grade three pieces the whole year, just see can I do things? And so yeah, I can play them, but it's like I need fine tuning. So I fine tuned them for the rest of that year until March, in which in March I did my grade three exam. That's the first time I think ever in school that I had been allowed to go out of school during the day to do something. I left school, went to the exam hall, which is in my town centre, did that. About a month later, I got my result of an 85 out of 100, which is a merit, which basically meant that, yay, I done it, I got my grade 3 guaranteed. In fact, I even beat a pass, I got the second best grade. So I got practically like, if it was like a grading system, I got a 7/8, which is actually really good. I think I got like a 7 plus, which is great. And then later that year, my teacher was like, how about I speak to you about a new project? And he didn't tell me the project until the year 9 started, and that project was to take part in an orchestra, and that decision really was a good decision. I got shown a load of videos of what orchestras look like, and I got shown what orchestra would be, and it is called the County Junior Wind Orchestra. This is just an orchestra where you have a lot of musicians playing loads of wind instruments, so flutes and clarinets, as well as maybe like a couple trumpets and percussion, which is really cool. And I was told, yeah, you're going to be joining in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks later, on a Thursday night, this is the first time I've ever been to that building of a full exam. I went there. I got into my teacher introduced me to the three other people joining me in that section. I was like, okay, hi. And I felt socially awkward. I was very socially awkward. At that point, also mentioned, I only had one wrestling shirt. Now I have four, and eventually, soon to be, five. Yes, we're buying another one. I'm not decided yet. I'm probably gonna get John Cena or just cheeky Rock because I just love the Rock because the Rock is he's the final boss for a reason. Um, anyways, getting back to music. That's a good time for us. Basically, by 7 o'clock, we were told, okay, now you're going to actually be playing with the rest of your sections. Now we're going to be playing with all the other clarinets, saxophones, and then and two bassoons, which were very cool, very funny. I was still petrified. I didn't speak to anyone. That was the first time in music I never spoke to anyone on any of those days. And then we went to play with the whole orchestra. I was still socially awkward. I didn't speak to anyone. All I had, like, was just myself, my clarinet, and then a pack of Rolos, which the person who was helping us go through that day basically said, gave the teacher 5 said, let them have, like, share it, and I only took a pound out of it because I'm not greedy, because I'm a good guy. Positivity, you know what I'm saying? And then we went home, and, well, I left this bad boy on the bus. I left my phone on the number one at about 9 o'clock at night, which is, well, if I didn't have that, I wouldn't have my bus ticket. I wouldn't have my phone at all, and I would not have any communication with my parents. So me and my dad got in a taxi, ran around the whole town, looked for about 10 minutes trying to find my phone. We found my phone with 3% battery left. As a random stranger gave it to me because he was asked, "Excuse me, have you lost your phone somewhere?" I was like, "Yeah," and he showed it, and it was my phone. I was like, "Thanks so much." And then we got the bus home. And thank God I didn't lose it the second time. And then we got home, had my dinner, and then we, well, went to bed. Then every week we started going to orchestra. I told this my story. to my friend next week, one of the people next to me next week, and he was like laughing his head off. And I told Orchestra, and they were like, "Oh my God, it was meme worthy. It was hilarious." But the year went well. I'm saying I made a couple of friends there. There were a few people had things in common with me. There's a few people play FIFA. I play FIFA. There's a few people like Formula One and cars and wrestling. Good W's and chats. We have people that I can speak to and communicate. I eventually learned who everyone was. Everyone learned who I was. At the end of the day, it was good. And then it got to the end of the year, and I did my like orchestra tryout, and I got in again for Clarinet 2 this year, and now it's in March. And this year has gone well. We've had two concerts and music for youth. Yeah, and it went pretty well. The first one was obviously at Spinny Theatre, in which I've got a very fun thing to show you. If I go onto my phone, I actually found myself. That is me. This young man is me back in October or November, whenever it was, playing his clarinet. And man, that was the first time I ever got seen on the what's it called? On their Facebook page, because they have a Facebook page and they put the artist like lineup thingy and stuff, and I got put on it and I was like cold. Apparently I'm on a new one, but I don't really want to notice because I'm too scared. I'm too much of a wuss. But that's really good. I got to be on it. That was November, and then about 2 weeks ago on this day, I was actually on stage at Derngate playing four pieces again, which was really cool, as well as, well, kind of doing some shenanigans. But then this week we didn't do any shenanigans because I didn't have any time because I was well late. I was just late by like 10 minutes, so like I got in, got ready, I just sat there, was just like, I'm here, I'm playing my music, and then we're done. Um, Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the whole story of my clarinet, and also that's also part of the reason why I haven't been posting. Yay! I've been not posting because of my clarinet. Woo! But that also stems from the fact of another thing of life, and that is I have to go to school, so that means I don't have any times to think of my idea, post my idea, edit videos if I have to. All I have time to is legit just sit here and try to record just a speaking video basically saying my mind. Like, that's practically what this whole video has been. But I'm just gonna leave you with a little thing that I wanted to tell you guys. I am deciding to start posting a video every 2 weeks. When this video drops, there might be a chance of every 2 weeks, might be a chance of every month, but this won't be the last you see of JDZ. Definitely not. It'll just be probably a 2 week recap live. Not like any gameplay stuff because I don't like gaming anymore except for FIFA, and I can't get FIFA on my laptop because, if you want to know, I'm on a crappier HP laptop, and not sponsored by HP or anything, but it can't run video games. The only video game I think I can run on it is Minecraft at like 1280 times 720, basically 720p, or Burnout Paradise. And Burnout Paradise, admittedly, is crap. That's me. Well, but yeah. Hopefully we could start that. So have a good day. Peace out. Deuces.